Let's talk about Josh Sweat, another player that I thought had a fantastic game on Sunday. First, let me show you a negative play. This is Josh Sweat down here at the bottom of the screen. You're going to have a wide receiver on the first play of the game come in jet motion and get the handoff. It is Josh Sweat's job to come and set the edge on this play. And as you can see, when we roll the tape, Sweat's unable to do that. And so here comes the motion. He attacks too far inside. He gives the receiver a chance to get outside of him for a big play. And then even beyond that, if we wanted to talk about the second level, we could talk about how this corner needs to get to the outside to allow the safety to come fill a gap, and instead doesn't do that. Gets blocked inside and leaves room for a big gain. So the first play of the game, a bad play for Sweat, a bad play for the defense, giving up 15 yards. Now let's go on to another play. On this play, we're going to see Brandon Graham do exactly what Josh Sweat was supposed to. We're going to see Brandon Graham come up and set the edge. But the reason I want to talk about Josh Sweat is because we're going to see him come on the backside pursuit and make this tackle. So although he failed in one edge responsibility early, he's going to do a good job tracking this play, pursuing, and he makes the tackle. So again, you can just see at the snap, Brandon Graham does a great job of getting upfield, pushing that back inside. Josh Sweat's responsibility as the quarterback. He realizes the quarterback doesn't have the ball, and he flies across the formation for a tackle for loss. Now let's watch a play where Josh Sweat has learned from this, and he does a great job setting the edge. This is Josh Sweat at the top of the screen, and he doesn't have a free shot this time. He's actually going to engage with the tackle, and he's going to be able to stack and shed this block outside, and he forces the running back, who's on a little misdirection play, to have to cut all the way back across the field. So when we roll this tape, you can see Josh Sweat engages, he stacks and sheds this block, right? He bench presses the tackle away, and he's able to string that run out. Now, Hassan Reddick doesn't do a good job. Hassan Reddick is the backside pursuit here, and he takes way too flat of an angle. Look where Reddick is at here, and he's going to be able to bounce, but fortunately, the Eagles' entire defense just pursues this play. So you can see Josh Sweat making strides as a run defender. He does a good job in run defense. He learned from his mistake on the first play of the game, but now I want to show you where he really makes his money, and that's as a pass rusher. This is Sweat at the top of the screen. Just the angle that he's going to be able to contort his body on this sack is just unbelievable. Again, the right tackle, he just bench presses that right tackle off. This is a power rush. He pushes him off and then around the edge, and he's able to grab Carson Wentz from behind. We can see it from the back angle. Here he is at the bottom of the screen. Again, he bench presses him, and now Wentz steps up into this pocket, and it looks like he's going to avoid Sweat, but Sweat's able to get a hand in there and wrap around and get the sack. Just a phenomenal athletic play from Josh Sweat. And here it is, another one, his second sack of the game. This time he's going to be working against the left tackle. He is going to beat the left tackle badly. And Carson Wentz is going to escape, but you'll see this is Patrick Johnson at the top of the screen, is actually going to be here for an assist with Josh Sweat on this sack. So just badly beats the left tackle. Like that's not even close. Just a terrible rep from the left tackle. He ducks that shoulder under. Wentz does step up into the pocket, but Patrick Johnson is right there. And he's able to not make the sack, but he's able to shed inside, and he forces Wentz back into Sweat, who completes the sack. So a brilliant day from Josh Sweat, both as a run defender and as a pass rusher.